Also, Omega's gone. Brought to leave. So. Okay. Now, I mean, here's the big question of this set, right? Does Squeezer make a big difference? Does the addition of Squeezer change this? Is this double wall comp? It could cook. Oh, we have a jetpack. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Jetpack spotted. Hype of the set is increased. There's a jetpack. Though that jetpack was kind of... I don't know what that jetpack was. Rush is back. Ooh, but the Squeezer... Squeezer might be a big deal for this comp. Is that Object Trigger, or does that just actually break Beacon? That just actually breaks Beacon. Wow, that's impressive. Here we go with the bazooka from Biscuit. Oh my god! Is that a cool moment, or is that a lol bazooka? That's the question. Jetpack! Oh, almost snipes Bagel there, doesn't find it. Ooh, that jet's not getting a lot of value, though. Brush is trying to find something. We're still not on the caster brush, which kind of surprises me here. I feel like this is a pretty good caster stage, right? Like with the giant pole in the middle of the map you can just hit to. But, I mean, it's also a pretty good rain map, and I can see beacons being valuable here, so maybe it's for the beacon. Oh, crab. Brush is going to go challenge that. But that crab will be having absolutely none of the brush today. Wait, we did see the brush, right? Wait. Now we have to know this brush is here. There's no way we don't know this brush is here. Well, the brush is just gonna leave anyway. Ooh, Splash goes down early. Gal behind, but the brush gonna clean. Get that fight win. Bucket's pushing up on a Bagel, gonna take him out. Biscuit has a Squeezer, but they're from spawn. That's definitely a solid fight loss for NFTWin, but they've gotten a lot of points. Getting all the way to 37. Ooh, that Zuka's not finding much, though. Zuka is not finding a whole lot. Squeezer able to get a pick, though. Ooh, the brush gonna be able to take it out. And there's a jetpack ready from the BP with no cap. BP could be able to bully the edit out of position. I think Bagel might have wanted to fight that if he had Cooler, but I couldn't quite tell if he still had Cooler in that engagement. I know he lost it right after. Ooh, this jetpack getting pushed away by the crab. But the jet's gonna still bully it for the most part. Not able to find the 52 though, who's dodging away, but the ballpoint gonna survive for the time being. Bagel gonna try to find a kill on him. The Gal goes back for a Cooler. Oh, this brush has gotta be dead, right? No, brush survives. Ooh, Edit goes down as well. Gal trying to dodge around for a kill. Isn't able to find much, though. Oh, this brush tried to body block with a beacon. That was a play. The Splash goes down early, though. No crap for retake, and Biscuit has to take care of that beacon before he can look at another player. Jetpack on the high ground, though. Yeah, Jetpack takes out Zuka. Let's go. Jetpack, yeah. Jetpack fans. Oh, but Bagel just kills two. Bagel holding forward with that edit. Going back to his splatling days of Mini and Nautilus. And I think Ballpoint as well. Bagel's back on that splatling that he's been so known for so long. And I don't see a lot of resources for the retake right now, honestly. They just have the Tri-Strike, and that on its own might not be good enough. This double wall comp is really seeming to mess with the Bucket and Brush. I think it's working out really well. Oh, but the Squeezer. Biscuit able to find pick after pick after pick. And it looks like this counter pick is really going to be helping. This Jet's going to recall the drop roller. Not enough to save them. The brush fell off the map. I think it's over. Wait. Okay, no, it's over. I was kidding. That's it. Or is... No, it's over. Or is it over? Maybe it's not over. I don't know what the hell's going on, but suddenly it might not be. Oh my god, the double wall. Dude, this guy just goes from one wall to the other. He's just got a perma shield. And that's going to be a pretty clean win for NFTWin. They struggled a little bit there, but that was, I would say that's a relatively solid score at the end of the day. They didn't really seem to have too big a deal with it once they got set into the match. And, yeah, definitely taking a very clean win here. Nice job to them. Oh, Humpback? Wait, this gotta be their team's counterpick, right? Has to be. No way this is not a counterpick. We got like a Bucket and Brush on the same team. Oh, the double wall comp goes away. Going to Shot and Bucket. Okay. 96 Scout comes back and Edit comes back. No big surprises there. We're sticking with the Rain Brush. All right. Bucket able to find an early kill onto the splash, though, so no opening crab, which Ice was definitely playing for, having 94% charge on that. Also, we see the 96 pushing very early on the top right side, going to try to set up a wall here. Getting pushed by the shot, though, and Goss is going to have no problem taking out that player. Ice now going to be able to get his crab up. Finds a lot of pressure on the left, is able to find an early kill into the Edit, and the 96 going for a flank once again. This time, Goss isn't there to stop them, but they're going to go back. Crowley didn't get the cooler, but the bazooka going to just take out the 96 with ease, and Shot is trying to get a play here. Finally has to jump out. We're going to see him jump right back into the action over here, trying to fight this Bucket player. And the Bucket's having a bit of a hard time getting pressured by two teammates. Going to have to jump out as well. And NFTWin is looking very solid. The strikes come out to flip the zone, though, so it is going to finally go back their way. Kraken is able to find a kill into the Bucket, but the Crab is going to be popped from Ice. Not going to actually find a kill, though. And eventually be forced back. Nice kill from the Bucket, though. And FTWin is still back on the defense here. It's really going to be up to Luma to get this 96 set up on the right side and get a Kraken in, because this is such a strong and important position to play for. But so far, they've been struggling to win their fights in this spot. They've been getting challenged a lot by any of the weapons with a bomb, and it's just been giving them a really hard time. They've got to make sure they're securing that angle a little bit better if they want to get this game. Ice with another Crab. Just trying to put out some more consistent pressure. Not able to find too much. We have Biscuit trying to push this right side here. Gets a hit onto the brush. Able to find a kill in the brush, but it's a trade. 96 is going to have to pop Kraken just to be able to stay alive here. I'm not sure if this Kraken's going to find much. No, doesn't get the read on a Bagel. Is able to stay alive, but that Kraken got completely negated. Not a whole lot of value there. Ice has a Crab on the flank, though, but it's getting pressured by both the brush and the Bucket. Not going to stop him from getting one kill here and also weakening the brush. Before they finally go down too. Edit is getting some charge here. Gonna drop a cooler. And Luma needs to take this right side. Oh no, it's too late. The bazooka's already out. And once again, the Kraken is able to get there, but what? The Bucket kills the Crab. The Gal's going to come back with another Kraken close to being ready, and the zone did not get flipped. With the Bucket strikes, this Gal is going to sneak in. Finds a kill onto the shot of Goss. Oh, and this Kraken's trying to find a target. Wait, there's a jump! Ooh, not going for the jump. Going to find the kill on Ice instead. And this might be the game. No. FTWin is trying desperately to hold this. They have a bazooka. They're able to get some kills, but the Zuka player goes down. Crab has to come out from Ice instead to secure this fight. It's going to be really tricky to hold this completely, but the Bucket, I mean not the Bucket, the Brush gets fended off by Ice. Nice Kraken from Luma going in here. Not able to find a kill. This might be a chance for NFTWin to get the hold here. They have another cooler very close to being online if they can try to stay alive until it's active. But the bucket goes down early. They're desperately trying to hold the stone, but between the rain and the ink streaks, I don't know if it's going to happen. Oh, the shot gets 2 hits, but no third hit for the kill. The gal is trying to stay alive. Goss is trying to look for an opening, manages to find one, and still has that bazooka at the ready. Gonna be popping it on the edit splatling, but not gonna find a kill. That's a completely wasted Zuka. Cooler comes out. Oh no, this is a little bit scary. Ice has a crab. We have the strikes coming out. Some hope for stabilization for NFTWin as they're trying to find any amount of time to set up a position. But Goss already goes down. The strikes are coming out. The Kraken's coming out. Gonna be able to chase Bagel, but misses him. Bagel stays alive. Is able to paint the zone, but I don't think it's gonna be enough regardless, and they're gonna be taken down. Oh, that was such an opportunity for a comeback, being able to juke out that Kraken. But it's not enough. Wow. All right, and we're back to 1-1. Okay. We're back. And comps are back to normal. Team with the brush is Godwin. If that helps to differentiate them. Here comes the crab. Yeah, Ice is playing pretty heavily for this crab to help get them in. It's a bit of an interesting strategy, but it might be a little bit passive at times. I'm not sure if it's worth it completely in these situations, but I mean, I think Ice also has a lot of judgment to be able to know to go in when he needs to, so I'm sure we'll see any adaptation where it's needed. Let's get auto spec on, you know, I've been switching all the POVs manually. Let's let the game do it for me, you know, what does the game want us to watch? Right now it wants us to watch Bagel. Ice walling out the bucket with the crab tank in. Hey, the bucket could be a big threat this game. Last time we saw this bucket, it got like 24 kills, so that's a big deal. And, you know, the bucket's just going in already again, so you can already see it happening. Oh, bucket trying to keep this top right corner. Looking for a little bit of extra pressure. Well, you can grab the cooler from up here too. I didn't even really realize that. That's a cool spot. Ooh, but gets picked off by the other players. See, the 96 sharking with the Kraken trying to get behind them, but that whale's going to do so much damage, going to have to roll out. Has the Kraken ready to push in? Are we going to see it? Here it comes. Going to be going for the crab, but the crab's going to run out at the right time, and I'm not sure if this Kraken is going to find a kill. No, they are going to get the read onto Ice's movement there and find that pick. But with a nice Zuka from Biscuit, they're still holding map control. The edit manages to find a kill, though, and take Biscuit out early. Edit looking to keep some control here. Gonna be pressuring people. Ooh, but not able to find a whole lot. Brush gonna be using the Sink Storm here. Looking for a potential play. Sneaking in here with the rain. Bagel doesn't see it until it's too late. Him and Ice get taken out just like that. And that's going to be a nice set of map control for Godwin. Oh, Squeezer's able to get out of there in the nick of time. And the brush is going to jump out here. Zuka not finding a whole lot, though. And the retake resources for FT1 are a little limited right now. We're really only have the whale until Ice can get that crab online. No one really pushing anyone whaled right now. Gonna finally be able to take out that bucket. The beacon is still here, though. Finally gets taken out as well. And FT1 can slowly regain map control. The Gal is struggling to find a way into the zone here. The Kraken comes out from the 96, going to be chasing this 52 edit, and who knows what else up here. Going to be forcing them all away into terrible positions. Very nice play there and finds the last kill. Oh, and I just realized FT1 did not actually cap the zone. It's going to put Godwin at a 2-1 lead. And NFTWin is going to have to turn this around. Seems like Godwin is really holding it down here. This brush is making a lot of plays. Here we go. Marlin Airport. Pretty excited? Yeah, it's pretty fun to watch. My voice isn't doing great, though, so... I think I'm gonna raid after this set. I'll probably just raid Kyo since he's also casting. Or Kiver if he's also watch partying. Maybe I'll raid Kiver. I don't know. But I'll probably just let some of the others take care of the rest of the tournament. Oh, Marlin Airport. That's gonna be fun. Looking forward to seeing how we do with this map here. Let's see how it goes. Lumen not able to find much on this right side. This might be a very fast, very early FT1 team fight here. Yeah, look at that. They're moving quite quickly through here. This could be a very solid and fast win. Kraken's trying to find someone, but I don't think there's a player in mind. And FT1 has changed up their comp a little bit, by the way. It looks like they're going back to having Bagel on Zap and keeping the long Rapid Blaster for Ice. And so far, this counter pick is doing pretty well. But right as I say that, 3 of them go down. But Bagel is trying to hold it down. Unfortunately, not able to get it completely, but gets enough kills to hopefully make this upcoming fight a little bit more bearable. Cooler going to be placed on this fan. It can move up and down to allow people to grab it at different height limits. Actually a really useful spot, and you can still grab it if you're pushed further ahead. This edit is going to be staying on these grates. Finds a nice kill onto the Squeezer, but not onto Bagel, who's going straight in for this edit. But the edit is running circles around him to find that kill. And for all the resources FT1 used, it's not finding a lot of value. The double whale might be a little bit of overkill for that kind of value. I think they might have needed something a little bit more powerful, and this might be a bit of a problem for them. Maybe something like a Stampered Nuvo could have worked better, potentially, if they wanted to keep something with range. I'm not sure. But it looks like the whale is finally going to find one pick, though. And NFTWin is going to be able to recap the zone. They're not going to be out just yet and are going to find a kill onto one player. But the Kraken charge takes out 2 separate people with the collateral before managing to stay alive. And it looks like that Godwin is going to be holding the zone. Brush is going to be really scary at patrolling these grates. Finds a kill onto one player. Going to try to survive this whale. Runs around and finds Bagel. But Bagel going to almost be able to get away from it. Not quite. Whale's going to come out. And there's finally enough damage to take out this Octobrush. But it took too many resources, I think, for it to be worth it at this point. They still got a lot of value even before going down. Ice is trying to wall out this fan, but the 96 gal is just going to walk in with the wall, and Ice gets stuck, gets taken down before the cooler come out. They're going to lose access to that killer will. The 52 goes down. The Squeezer's going to have to go for a hero play. Pops that Trizuka, is able to find one, but the bucket is going to stay alive. And now we're under desperate times. The bucket trying to stay alive here, trying to play for this triple ink strike to secure the game, but two players suddenly go down, and NFTWin is not out of this just yet. They're going to be holding things together, but this bucket finds a kill before either splash wall can deploy to save them. And they're going to be able to get out these tri-strikes before the Squeezer can find a pick on them. But the Squeezer is still going to find one. The Squeezer is still going to find two. And Biscuit, when all hope seems lost, is going to be holding the zone for his team. And he has a Trizuka soon to potentially win them this game. The first two shots don't find anything. And the third shot gets blocked by a wall, though. NFTWin is going to have to hold. However, the tri-strikes are used early. They aren't going to be able to paint the zone. The 96 is going to use a Kraken, and the edit goes down early. NFTWin's in a great position, but Ice isn't able to avoid the Kraken in time. And it's just Bagel here who isn't going to be able to hold it by himself. But NFTWin are able to get the lead. Bagel looking for a kill here. Isn't able to get it. The bucket's going to get a pick. All this time, that, what's her name? Sorry. Godwin has been holding the zone. Is going to pay off, though, as their penalty is extremely low, meaning NFTWin has very little time to lose to try to clutch up this game. They're looking for a pick. They're looking for a bazooka to find a lot of value. And they're at least going to get one of those things. The Brush opts to jump out from the trench there, but the Squeezer is just going to gain full control of it now. Biscuit throws a wall off the map just to kind of flex on them that he doesn't need his sub-weapon at this time. And here comes the Kraken. A desperate attempt to find some semblance of picks. Going to try to keep them away from the Tacticooler. But they're getting dodged by the Squeezer, who's going to wait them out. But the Squeezer's eventually going to pick off. And FTWin has already used their cooler, which means they have no safety net here. It's going to be up to just a near Killer Whale 5.1 to give them enough space to continue this fight. The 52 goes down. Ice is a bit out of position, struggling to find a way to affect the game here. But we do have a bazooka from Biscuit. It's being popped, but it doesn't find a single kill. The edit goes down, but they're not able to paint the zone in time. And Godwind is going to be taking the set 3-1. That is unfortunate, but the lack of specials there that are really going to be able to get a lot of value just put too much pressure on the Trizuka with just 210p and low pain. I just don't think it's enough for that comp to reliably re-enter, and eventually they just ran out of steam. And Godwind is going to be waiting in the winners finals.